Hey everybody, I hope you all enjoyed the Assassin's Creed timeline, which concluded yesterday with Part 8. If you missed out on that one, I'll link it right here above. It's the conclusion to the 8-part series. And this video right now I'm making, I was a little hesitant to make it. It's not going to be very long, just explaining a couple behind the scenes things going on. I know that there's some people out there that are very opinionated about YouTubers getting paid for their work. And I did reach out like 2 months ago, I think it was, to this community in general, and most of you didn't seem to have a problem with it. Most of you understood why Patreon is so important to have for creators in today's YouTube environment. If you don't know what Patreon is, it's this website I have right back here where people can go and support their favorite creators. Another word for it, yes, would be donations. And I always felt there was a wrong way to go about doing this. I can't stand when YouTubers beg for money and claim that if they don't get donations or enough money from fans that they're gonna have to quit making YouTube videos or even hiding content behind a paywall. I'm not doing anything like that at all. I can get $0 in Patreon donations and I'm never gonna quit creating content. It's a passion of mine, it's something I love to do. And I hope that shows in the work I put out. So if you do decide to donate anything to my Patreon, please know, and I know this is obvious, but it's not something you need to do. It's absolutely not required. Content's still going to come. But to me, Patreon is a way for those of you that do want to help me grow this channel. You can help me more directly, and it's going to help build a stronger, tight-knit community over time while increasing the quality of the content that I'm able to put out for you guys. So I do want to take a moment and explain why I ended up deciding to do a Patreon and what it's going to do for the channel. It's no secret that my end goal with YouTube is to have this as my career, replacing my full-time job. I've always been very transparent about that. Being a YouTube takes an ungodly amount of dedication and time. Another thing it requires if you want to make it a full-time career one day is a stable income. And income on YouTube equals ad revenue, which has become probably the most unstable form of revenue that anyone can make on YouTube right now. It's not dependable, and it's unrealistic to think that ad revenue alone is going to give someone a life. Unless you're some kind of Logan Paul that can release a 2-second clip of him ripping a fart and getting 6 million views. Let's take a step behind the scenes and I'm going to show you guys what I mean. Here I gathered a couple of my videos so you guys can see the ridiculousness that ensues with YouTube ad revenue. Alright, so at the top here we've got my Dragon Ball FighterZ review. If you watch that review, along with the Let's Play right underneath it, it's the very definition of fair use. I used clips of myself and of gameplay, audio over it, related directly to what was on the screen. It's not copyright infringement in any way, shape, or form. It doesn't matter on YouTube. Bandai and Namco will still copyright claim it. As you can see right there, I've got a dispute going on both of those. Now this shit happens all the time. I fight 100% of the claims. I think I've dealt with so many copyright claims on YouTube and I have yet to lose one because legally I'm in the right. Well, here's the problem. 30 days from now, no one's going to care about these videos. They'll get views here and there, but the overall bulk of the ad revenue will be gone. I can fight the claim, I'm going to win it, the company claiming the video is going to sit on this for 30 days without responding until the claim gets released. For those 30 days, I have no ad revenue on either of those. Hours and hours of work wasted. Now if we look at the bottom there, here's the other problem on YouTube. Non-advertiser friendly content. Overall my content's fairly clean. I don't curse a lot. I don't really post obscene things, but my review for Stephen King's It and my review for Jason Takes Manhattan, both are non-advertiser friendly. You can request a review, which I've done. Now, you see there where it says review requested, it has said that since October when I originally requested it. So these videos are getting limited to no ads. So I hope this gives you a little bit of understanding why it's important to not put your eggs in one basket with ad revenue. This is year 3 of GamerThumbTV, and Patreon is just one step closer to the channel going big and allowing me to do this full time. And for a channel to succeed, quality's got to improve over time also. So there's a lot of upgrades I want to make to this channel that I have in my head. Unfortunately, having a full-time job while having 2 children and a house and bills leaves me with approximately $0 a month to invest in the channel. So 100% of any donations I receive from Patreon, I'm just going to reinvest right back into the channel to make the quality much better than it is now. And given enough Patreon donations, I do want to share with you some of those things that I want to upgrade. I definitely want to go 4K. There's so much footage I have from Xbox One X, the PS4 Pro, movies that are in Ultra HD Blu-ray that looks so crystal clear in 4K, and I can't bring that level of quality to YouTube to you guys because my video capture card only does 1080p. So I have this nice, beautiful, shiny, crisp footage, and then I have to downgrade it, and then downgrade it even more once it's compressed and put onto YouTube. So that is one of the things I want to work on to upgrade on the channel eventually. I do want a 4K capture card. I want to build a proper desktop. Right now I have a laptop here in front of me. It's good, it's done the job for now, but my last laptop basically died doing video editing. So I feel like I'm using a ticking time bomb. It's only a matter of time before it explodes. If you know anything about computers, you know you can build a powerhouse desktop. So I want to build a machine really dedicated to video editing, and then put a 4K capture card in there so I can bring you guys the best footage possible. But that's just one of the aspects I want to improve on the channel. Right now, the lighting. Right now I'm using this like $10 Walmart lamp with an LED that gets so damn hot. I don't even know why. I want to improve the lighting system somehow. I want to get accessories. Right now I've got a Blue Yeti mic. I want to get an extendable arm, shock absorber for it, so I can improve the audio quality a bit more. And eventually the long-term goal is to be able to walk into my job one day, look my manager in the eye and say, I'm putting my 2 weeks notice in because I'm going full-time on YouTube. That's the goal. And I know you guys, I want to address the timeline series. You guys love it. And you guys are always sending me requests to do all kinds of timelines. And the truth is, I just don't have the time to focus on so many of them. So that's why I kind of spread them out more. I did Castlevania starting back in July. Assassin's Creed started November. I'm not going to say which one because I want to save it for later, but I wanted to start one right away almost, but I have a day job, and those videos, 2 to 3 months of work at least. If I didn't have a day job, I probably could have knocked out Assassin's Creed in 3 weeks, easy. So that's one reason I so badly want to do this full-time job, because once I don't have a day job, and YouTube pays enough for me to make a living, I could bring out content more frequently and faster. Just know that whether you donate $1 or $1 million, you're helping support this goal directly. Even if you don't plan on donating a penny, I still appreciate you being here watching my content, liking and sharing it with your friends. That does go a long way in helping the channel grow also. But I also invite you to just go ahead and click on the Patreon link in my description and check out the channel. I actually structured it kind of Assassin's Creed inspired with different tiers just to make a fun little thing out of it. So like I said, even if you're not planning on donating, check it out and let me know what you think of the page. I tried to make it as entertaining as possible. Having said all that about Patreon, my break starts tomorrow. I talked about it, I think it was on my New Year's video. I don't even remember, I'm pretty sure it was that one. But I said I'd be taking a small break after I finished the Assassin's Creed timeline. Let me tell you, you guys, you see the video pop up in your notifications, you click it and watch 40 minutes to an hour and enjoy it. But man, they kick my ass. They kick my ass. One of those 40 to 50 minute videos take me almost an entire week and a half of just non-stop sitting down at the computer work. And mentally draining just trying to get all the information together. So I told myself, you know what, after that I'm going to take a small break. I'm sure people understand. Doing YouTube is a constant grind. I love it. I've been pretty much non-stop working on content since I started the Castlevania timeline series, even before that, since like May of last year, with virtually no break, except I had like a week off whenever the hurricane came because I had no power. I had no control over that. When I went on my cruise last year in October, I think it was, I even took my computer with me and I did the Resident Evil 3 review while I was on the boat on vacation. So it's a me thing. It's really hard for me to pull away from making videos. So I'm almost forcing myself to take a break. I'm not going to be gone a long time, just like 2 weeks. March 1st. March 1st, I'll be back with a video. I've got a new series coming too on March 1st. Actually, I'll launch it with that. I'll launch The Return on March 1st with a new series. I'll keep you guys posted on the community tab what that is, but it was inspired, I'll say this, it was inspired by the Timeline series with a question. And someone actually left me a comment recently on the last video asking me, what am I going to do if more Assassin's Creed games come out and adds to the story? Am I going to have to go in and adjust my timeline? Am I going to have to go in and make another full video? The new series answers this question. You guys will understand when I reveal everything. I'm really excited, but I'm trying to hold back to just give it to you all at once. And you guys helped me come up with the name, so that might give you some hints. During my break, though, it's not going to be all fun and games. Yes, I'm going to selfishly catch up on some of this ridiculous backlog of games I have. I'll probably spend some time with my kids, clean up my house. It's a mess. But I'm also going to be trying to learn new things. I have Adobe Premiere. I want to learn how to use that. Right now I use Windows Movie Maker. And mind you, I'm no video editing expert, so I just kind of learned this as I went along. So I'm going to sit down and really learn Premiere so I can get better at editing. But I won't be going far. I'll still be active on social media. If you guys want to talk to me on Twitter, my community tab, of course, I'll be responding to comments still. I'm just not going to be posting any content until March 1st. And then after that, I guess you can call it GamerThumbTV 3.0 begins. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys, and I'll see you in about 2 weeks.